Hey everybody, it's Cannon here, and I'm actually just gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a vlog style post at this point in time, just because I want to keep you guys abreast of the situation. I'm gonna show you my current layout at the time. I've actually gotten a few upgrades, not too many things. I went ahead and picked up a face cam. Basically, I'm actually using a point and record basic point and shoot rather camera, and it's not any special, and I can't record for very long periods of time with it. So what I plan on actually doing is using a webcam basically as a face cam whenever I feel that that's necessary. I also have this new mic, so if you heard a difference in the last Project Zomboid video that I did, the microphone is actually different. That's probably why you can hear a lot more of the ambient sounds of me pressing on my keyboard and doing mouse clicks. I'm going to try to minimize that as much as I can, but I do like the quality of this new microphone. It wasn't that expensive for me. Thankfully, this is actually a pretty expensive hobby for me, just because I've got so many other bills to pay and all these other things. But I want to keep it as fun, professional, and interesting for you guys as much as possible. So the first order of business is I am going to finish The Binding of Isaac, if it kills me or not. I still have to do 2 challenges. I still have to finish out Isaac Was a Good Boy, or Isaac Was Good Today, rather. And then the mystery adventure, whatever the hell it is. I still haven't read up to see what it is at all. I want to keep it a mystery until I actually finish the previous challenge, the 9th challenge. And then afterwards, I'd like to do a playthrough as Samson, because I did unlock him, but I still don't know how he plays. I don't know his stats right now. I still haven't looked at it. I want it to remain pretty much a mystery, even though you guys may know it if you've done some research. It's pretty easy to find out. So that's really not too much of a concern to me. I'm going to keep it a secret to myself as much as I can, and then go from there, and we'll play it, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Secondly, Project Zomboid, I'm going to continue to do challenges on it. I'm still waiting for the R release candidate to come out. They still have yet to give any kind of updates as far as what they need to fix. Well, it has to do with basically having a character and being able to port that character from the Q release candidate to the R release candidate. And they've got, I'm sure, a few more graphical glitches and things of that nature that they need to resolve, but they're not willing to release that just yet until that's pretty much fixed. So still a waiting game. I'm really looking forward to the new animation style. A lot of people on the forums are having difficulties accepting it, I guess. But the way the animation style is going to be now is going to be more... it's going to be easily moddable by a lot of people. And that's what they're trying to go for. They're trying to do good by the community that's stuck by them for so long, and allow for a lot of mods and whatnot to be created, which I think is very admirable, but this kind of stuff takes time. So we're just kind of having to be patient, and we'll make good with what we have for right now. So, also, on a separate note, I want to go ahead and suggest that anybody who's curious about playing games, I am going to, actually, I've already started a game group, or Steam group on Steam, called CF's House of Om Nom Nom, and I'll list it in the description. But what that'll entail is it's a public group. You guys can go to the community tab of Steam and look it up and join it at any time, so that way if I host any kind of community events, regardless of what game it is, I'll let you guys know ahead of time, so that way it's easier on everybody, and obviously what time it's going to take place, like what time zone, so that way nobody gets confused. I'm going to try to, once I start doing these community events, probably host them probably twice, maybe, like for the same event. And what I mean by that is if a lot of people can't make it the first go around, I'd like to host something at a secondary time, so that way if there are a lot of individuals in Europe or overseas that are watching, they can still take place and have fun. Take place. Yeah. Yeah. Oh god, this is gonna be a lot of editing. They can still have a lot of fun with joining in the events without feeling left out. So I'd like to try to include everybody as much as possible, because it means a lot to me when a community like YouTube gets together and actually does something, especially when I see it on other people's channels. That means that at least somewhere somebody gives a shit about those people that are watching them. So I'd like to do the same thing. Getting to that, I'd like to really ask how you guys feel about individuals that do the same content as other commentators. Now, it's gonna be pretty commonplace because of the fact that there's only so many games around, and there's a lot of popular games, or a set amount of popular games at the very least that a lot of people like to play. I mean, why else would they be popular? But I don't know. I see a lot of comments, not on our channel, and I say our channel because it is our channel. You guys help mold this into what it is. I see a lot of comments on other people's channels that I frequently watch, and I feel kind of bad and dirty about some of the people that actually comment because of the fact that they accuse others of copying, and I don't really see it as that. It's, if you play the same game as another commentator, that doesn't necessarily mean that you are copying them. For instance, I'm playing The Binding of Isaac, but I am not near as popular as Cupquake. She does The Binding of Isaac a lot and plays it for probably longer periods of time than me, at least recorded wise. But I don't think, because of the fact that we have different play styles, I really don't see us as too terribly similar. So, I mean, the commentation for that video is obviously drastically different from one another. So you should watch the videos, which I don't think this is a problem for you guys. You should watch the videos for the commentator and the gameplay. So it's not just about the game that they're playing. I still want to play a lot of games that are probably very, very popular, and I do occasionally, but I don't necessarily record them just because of the fact that I feel that some games are a flooded market, like Minecraft. It's hard to compete with some of the people that have been doing it for so long because they already have a schedule, an organization to it, and they're pretty damn good to it. And I mean, to be honest, I'm still a beginner, and I don't have a problem admitting that. But in the same, that's not necessarily going to stop me. But in the same vein, I don't want to do something that you guys see all the time, or you have your preferred person for. I personally would like to be the preferred person that you guys go to for Project Zomboid vids. Everything else is icing on the cake. But I want the nom-noms to be Project Zomboid, because I do enjoy that game, and when it becomes more than what it is right now, I want to share more with you guys, the community, or the people that can't play it, or just people that just enjoy watching other people play games. It's kind of like having an older brother or older sister, or a friend that has a game and it was only single player, and you're just like, I just want to watch. I just want to see how this is. And you can still enjoy yourself doing that. But it is going to have multiplayer, so that's going to be really fun whenever that comes out. But in any case, I do want to say that I really have had the urge to play Dead Space. And then Dead Space 2. Because after seeing the trailer for Dead Space 3 from E3, it got me kind of excited. I do enjoy the whole story arc. I've watched pretty much, I think, all the movies, all the animated movies, and played as many of the games as I possibly could. I think there was a DS game, and I don't have a DS. But I did play the rail shooter for the Wii. I think it was Extraction. And then they had a tablet-based game that I've played a little bit of so far. And it was actually pretty cool. And all the plots tie together. And although the orientation of the game starting off from survival horror, it's kind of shifted, but it still kept the kind of like the background noise of survival horror. You know, it shifted from 1 to 2 because Isaac starts off, obviously. Isaac's the main character. If you haven't paid attention to it, Isaac is the main character, but he starts off pretty much just thrown into the shit, and then in the second one, he's a bit more callous to it, and then in the third one, he's pretty much taking the fight to the bad things. But I really enjoy it. I'm thinking about playing it. I may even face cam that. I don't know if I'm gonna get frightened or scared. I'll probably respond to jump scares, but I think a face cam would do well with Dead Space. So yeah, that's probably gonna be my next venture. I'm still gonna finish out the Mining of Isaac. Still gonna play Project Zomboid, and then the third game that I'll probably play for right now will be Dead Space. I have gotten suggestions from you guys about like was it SCP, the containment like survival horror game. I can't remember exactly the name of it. And although that would be kind of fun, I know you guys see a lot of it already. I don't want to necessarily play anything that you guys see a lot of, but if it is something that is a resounding yes from the entire community, I'll give it a shot for you guys. I will. I don't have any problem with that. So, yeah, just comment. Let me know, what you guys think, if Dead Space is a yay or nay. If it doesn't interest the bulk of you, I may just play it off camera just for the hell of it, really. Because I've been kind of jonesing to play it, I guess. And, I mean, if there's a resounding suggestion for a third game that I can play with a face cam, I'd like to do face cam. Let me know, put it in the comments, and then we'll go from there. So, until next time, or the next game, I'm Cannon, and peace out.